Hey gang, today I'm fishing my home waters. We're on Tampa Bay. We're fishing out of South St. Petersburg, Florida. Got my good friend Captain Rickard. We're going fishing. Whatever you do, don't touch that dial. It's going to be off the hook. We made about a 4-mile run or so across the bay this morning. We're fishing the south shore of Tampa Bay. Ryan is a charter captain here on Tampa Bay and fishes a lot of the pro tournament redfish trail stuff. And we've been friends for a long time, so getting a chance to do some fishing with him should be a good time. We got some redfish that we need some water to get to. And right now we're fishing the incoming tide. We're about 4 days in front of the new moon, so it was pretty low this morning, so we're kind of fishing some snooky shorelines, see if we can catch a snook or two before our redfish get in a happy place, and hopefully we can go put a hurting on some red dogs. He's swimming to me. There he is, you think?
Fish on, baby.
Yeah, he ate it, and then, oh, a little snooker. Little snooker. Hey, that's first fish. I think you owe me $5.
Uh-oh. It starts.
Yeah, here
it starts. Here we go.
You get buddies on the boat. I talk a little smack. Oh, little snookers. Huh? I'll tell you what, Tampa Bay, this estuary has come alive with these small juvenile male snook. And it's good to see. We had a freeze here, I guess about 5 years ago now. Really decimated the population pretty good. You'll notice that circle hook right in the corner of the mouth, textbook. It's a little bitty snooker. Cute, fun to catch, and we got a pile of them.
I tell you what, all up and down the South Shore, any shoreline, there is loads and loads of those fish. And again, like you said, it's very encouraging.
It is.
Because
yeah.
we know we're gonna have some.
At one point we didn't have those guys.
That's right.
So that's, you know, everybody wants to catch big fish. That was a big boil right there.
Just got eaten right there too.
Wow.
I just got eaten right there.
It's a big boil.
That bait just got popped 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that one thumped it and then just swam kind of straight off. So. Uh-oh, he did eat it.
I think that's tie ball game.
Ryan's got that TV drag set.
You have to have TV drag.
You have to have TV drag. Oh yeah, look at the little snookers. Little snookers, there they are, right in the corner of the mouth. Textbook.
Boat flipping them.
Yeah. Nautilus light circle hooks. That ain't what made that boil, I don't think.
No, that's not what that boil was.
Cool little fish, ain't they?
Nice fish.
They are cool. Watch yourself. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Ooh. Hey, we may need to move up.
I was just gonna say we might want to pinch up a little.
Get into that little nook there between the oyster.
Put this trolling motor down?
Yeah, go ahead. I like the way you think. We should probably fish together sometime. Now, with you being a elite tournament guy,
yep.
When you're throwing artificials, are you because everybody's got their thing, you know. I was always much more of a jig guy.
Right.
I love paddle tails than I was like a topwater plug guy.
Right.
Or a plug guy in
right.
general. Although the Miradines and things like that work great, catch a lot of fish on them. But if I had a preference and I was by choice, I'd want to throw jigs, either weedless, jig head, something.
Right.
Do you have a preference? I mean, what
Absolutely. First thing you will ever see tied on any situation when I first started tournament is a paddle tail. No question.
Yeah, so
there's no question.
Yeah, I like paddle tails.
Weedless rigged. I don't use a jig head on those paddle tails very often. But yeah, that'll be the first thing I throw. Did you get hit?
Yeah.
I thought I saw your line jump up.
It did.
And again, I mean, I throw a lot of spoons, a lot of gold spoons.
Right.
It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm power poled down in an area and I'm working an area, fan casting an area, I'd use a lot more soft plastics. But if I'm on the move and I'm trying to really cover area and search, it's either paddle tail or spoon, because you can, there we go, you might be eating it. He ate it.
Oh, and a ladyfish.
Wow.
Yeah, it ate it all right.
That's -1.
It is. Right.
You're back to 0, bub.
It's not even,
I'm
it's
confident
a
that's a needlefish. Now that's -2. you're at -1 right now.
You know what that is? That's an indicator that it's time to move.
Yeah, that's right.
That's an indicator that it's time to move. Hey gang, this week I want to talk to you about electronics. You know, there's a lot of electronics choices on the market today, and the world of electronics has literally changed the way we fish. You know, the things have gotten so accurate and so many new things have come on the market. I choose Raymarine for a couple of really simple reasons. First of all, and most important for me, I'm not a big computer guy, a gadget guy. I'm not a guy who just can figure stuff out real quick and easy. You know, I got to have something that's pretty easy to work with. Raymarine is super easy to work with. Working your way through all the different pages, really simple. I've got 2 touchscreen units in my 25 Dorado. I've got a 12-inch downstairs. I've got a 7-inch upstairs. They work together, they're tied together, super neat system. Got great, really up-to-date, easy and fast chart plotting. You know, in today's world with new channels and markers and things always changing on the water, it's great to have up-to-date chart plotting. You want it to chart plot really fast for you, make things super easy. It's got a really bright LED screen too, which to me is very important. A lot of mornings I'm on the water really early going to catch bait. It's great to have that bright LED screen, be able to see really well. Down vision, side vision, all the nuances that you want now in your bottom finder are all here with Raymarine, and again, they're super accurate and super easy to use. I don't know where you're at, where you live, or what size machine, but Raymarine has big boat stuff, they've got little boat stuff, they do great radar stuff, they've got instrument displays, they've got cameras, all the goodies that all the electronics companies have, only Raymarine's is really easy to use. So if you're looking for an advantage on the water, and you're looking to make an electronics choice, make it Raymarine. We're moving to another spot. We fished a couple of different areas, and one area, the last area we were in, there's been a lot of oversized redfish in it. Today there's nothing but snook in there, and a lot of them. A lot of times the snook will move in, and if so many of one species move in, sometimes, you know, some redfish or something else that had been there will move out. As we were coming down this shoreline, we saw a bunch of redfish, upper slot redfish on this shoreline, so now we're going to stop and see if we can catch a red dog or 2. He thumped it, let it go, and then came back and hit it again. Boy, they're active in this skinny water, aren't they? Jumping up and down, getting all crazy. Well, we're looking for redfish, but the snook bite's fantastic.
Bring him to me, Capt Mike. I got him.
Come on, pumpkin. Just a little pumpkin.
Little guy. Again, love to see it.
I'd love to see a redfish, but I'll play with snooks all day. I'll show you guys something here. Oh, another big boils and a couple big boils in front of us. You can see this Nautilus light circle hook. I don't know if you can see it against me or my shirt, or maybe up against my hand, how the shape of that hook. That circle hook is designed so that instead of setting the hook like we used to do with the old J hooks, all you have to do is reel. And when you reel, as that hook turns to come out of that fish's mouth, 9 times out of 10, 95 out of 100, it catches them right in the corner of the mouth. Instead of letting that fish swallow that hook and getting it down in its gullet, where it's either you got to cut it out or you got to damage the fish by removing it. And I know circle hooks can be a little tough to transition to, but trust me, once you start using circle hooks and get used to catching fish with them, it is the way to go. You know, I'm a big believer in Coastal Conservation Association, CCA, conserving our fish for the future, and this is all part of it. It's a real easy little thing that everybody can do to make a big difference. Circle hooks are definitely the way to go, so consider making the switch if you haven't already.
Oh, he's getting nervous. There you go, fish on.
Stand down.
Come on, be a little bit of copper in him.
Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be nice.
Swimming at me.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow,
boy.
what a bust up there. No, he
no.
all of a sudden turned into a snook.
I thought it was a bigger snook too, the way he was fighting. In the spring, when the water temps are cool, they got so much energy. Come here, Junior. Come here, Junior. Again, right in the corner of the yak. Textbook. That's what I like to see. There's the least amount of harm to them. Get them back in there. Let them get big. Make me some little ones. Nice little snooker. What you got, dog?
Another little snook.
Another snooker. Your redfish hole.
It's nothing but snook right
Got
now.
8 up by the snook dogs.
I tell you what though, clients eat this up.
Well,
they
that's
love this constant action.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with catching snook all day. We all like to catch them, you know, 35 to 45 inches, but that's not always reality.
That's right.
That's a nice fish right there. Nothing wrong with that snook right there. Got a big old belly, been eating, it's healthy. Huh? Come here, hang on. Got your belly. Nothing wrong with that snooker right there.
That's right.
Nothing wrong with that snook at all. Pretty, they're healthy. The one thing I think that freeze that we had did was it took a lot of the weaker fish out of our fishery.
Yep.
And the fish that we have now are really, really strong and healthy. And you see this all over the west coast of Florida, all the way down to Chuckaluskee and 10,000 Islands, down the Everglades, all that stuff. The fish that we have now that came through that freeze, that made it, they're a strong strain and they fight hard. They're healthy looking when you
Absolutely.
know. I think Mother Nature just has a way of kind of weeding out the weak, which probably doesn't bode well for me because sooner or later she'll turn on me. But it's good to see. Nice job, though.
Good job.
Oh, boy. Real Animals Tackle Box, brought to you by CCA Florida, the CCA Star Tournament, and FishBrain, the app for fishermen. In today's Real Animals Tackle Box, Captain Ryan and I are using 7-foot 2-inch, 15-pound Real Animals Signature Series spinning rods by Bull Bay Rods. We're using Quantum PTS Smoke 30 spinning reels with 10-pound Spiderwire Ultracast Invisibraid and 25-pound Berkeley Pro-Spec fluorocarbon leader. We're using 2-aught Nautilus Light circle hooks with live pilchards for bait. Real Animals Tackle Box is brought to you by Quantum, the real choice for the real animals. Miralure, the record setters. Engel Coolers, the first, the best, your last. Bull Bay Rods, combined with original Fuji guides for a difference you can feel. Spiderwire, nothing gets away. Raymarine, go hunting underwater. Dorado Boats, built to last a lifetime. Real Animals Tackle Box, brought to you by CCA Florida, the CCA Star Tournament, and FishBrain, the app for fishermen. You know, when we're fishing Tampa Bay, I'm constantly talking about how much pressure there is on this estuary. You know, Tampa, the Tampa Bay area, St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Sarasota, Tampa itself is the #1 bay boat market in the country. So more saltwater bay boats are bought and sold in this market than anywhere else in the country. That's why I'm always talking about the importance of making long casts. You know, the bull bay rods have the Fuji K guides on them. Using the spider wire ultra cast. Again, long cast, making a really, really concerted effort to get your baits out as far away from them boats as you can. This South Shore here today, there's boats all over it. There was a boat fishing right in here. You know, we kind of slid around them on the trolling motor, nice and quiet earlier, you know, on our way into this spot. And as I was sitting here, I was just thinking there's boats everywhere. Here we are fishing on a Monday, and there's boats everywhere. So you know what it looks like on a Saturday and a Sunday. So make sure you set up your gear so you can make good long casts, get your baits out as far away from your boat or from yourself if you're wade fishing, or from the pier as possible. It'll make a huge, huge difference in your fishing day to day. Another snooky.
Another little snook. Man, redfish are out of here.
Yeah, we'll go find them somewhere. Another nice snook though. These are healthy fish. Healthy fish, Ryan Rickard.
I'm sure you've said it before, but if you put them on their side like that, it kind of makes them stop wiggling a little bit, you know?
I always put them upside down.
Do you? I noticed you put them upside down. So do the same thing?
Yep.
That lateral line, they get a little bit.
Makes them go sleepy.
Yeah.
Yep. They like it to be straight up and down, but turn them upside down and give them a chill. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Fishing with a good friend. Oh, he picked it up. There he is. He picked it up, and then there was one right behind him. Bait probably came off and he probably ate it. The one behind him ate it. Oh boy, they got so much energy. They're so cool. Oh, come here. Woohoo. Dude, they are going crazy right here.
There's a lot of fish right up in here.
Oh, absolute insanity. You know, we've seen some big fish. The big ones haven't really ate. We had a couple good ones on. A lot of these 22 to 25 inch fish. Tampa Bay estuary is covered in them. Good stuff.
Closed captioning brought to you by Gator Ford. Real Animals Hook It and Cook It, brought to you by Rumfish Grill at the Guy Harvey Outpost.
I'm at the Rumfish Grill on St. Pete Beach. I'm with Chef Tommy. Tommy, what are we cooking today?
Today we're cooking farm-raised redfish, and we're gonna blacken it and serve it with a grit cake. First, start off with the redfish, and we're gonna blacken that piece first in our hot skillet. So we're gonna hit it with a little Cajun seasoning. You can get this at the store. Pretty much every single grocery store sells it. Blacken it real good, dredge that fish in there, into the hot pan, and start going. It's gonna smoke up, it's gonna have a little fun. Go outside, do it on your grill, have fun out there. Then we have a grit cake, which is kind of nice. We try to help the gluten-free guests in our restaurants. So we're gonna dredge that in a little cornstarch, giving it that gluten-free aspect. Not all grit cakes, or not all grits themselves are necessarily gluten-free. You'll have to look for that specially. So we'll just flip that over, get it going. And that's the blackening. You gotta be careful not to actually burn the fish. We're gonna go ahead and flip our grit cake. So as our grit cake is finished up here, so we're just gonna finish off the redfish here with a little Plant City salsa, some fresh fruit, onions, a little salt, pepper, and the strawberries fresh from Plant City. Micro. Pickled okra.
Tommy, that looks fantastic. Thank you so much. Absolutely incredible. For this and more recipes from the Rumfish Grill, go to our website.
Real Animals Hook It and Cook It, brought to you by Rumfish Grill at the Guy Harvey Outpost.
They give you all that time to catch one.
Man, tell you, he got swirled on, but
Oh,
there he goes.
uh-oh. Oh, nice action. Did you see the jump? That
Nice.
fish did a 360 in the air, dude.
He's smaller, but he fought good. Jumped good.
Got his freak on right there, didn't he? Wow. That was killer cool fish right there.
Yeah.
That one's a future Snook Olympian right there. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I got popped, but he didn't eat it. Oh yeah, eat it. Oh,
Don't tell me you're already on.
dude, he picked it up and didn't eat it. Eat it. Oh, this could be a redfish. It's coming at me doing 80.
Fish on?
Red dog. Red dog.
Yeah,
Red
baby,
dog.
there you go.
Red dog. Red dog.
Nice.
It's hard to tell because he wasn't real copper.
Nice.
Yeah, really cool, dude. Right in that same area, I just had that big snook on too. There's a pothole out here. And I just went right back in that pothole, and as soon as the bait got in there, nice red dog right there, buddy. He lumped it. You might have that one. Did you get him in the corner of the mouth? Oh yeah, look at that.
Right in the corner.
And even on that lumping, and I let him eat it good, because some of our snook earlier had been hitting baits and then kind of letting them go. So I felt him hit it, and I kind of let it sit there for a minute. And even then, the circle hook still got him right in the corner of the mouth. Nice shot, huh? Look at that. Captain Ryan Rickard, enjoyed it, brother.
Yes, sir.
Great day on the water. Redfish didn't really cooperate. We kind of thought it was going to be a redfishy day. You know, you've been on a lot of redfish, but the snook pushed in there and we caught a pile of snook.
Yeah, we did. Still a fun time.
And we saw some redfish.
We did see a couple
See,
really
you're
good
a
ones.
redfish guy.
Yes,
See, I'm
I
just a
am.
fish guy.
I'm a redfish
The
guy.
redfish guy is like, we didn't catch redfish, but it was still fun.
That is true.
I had an absolute blast, and we certainly hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. I'm Captain Michael Anderson, reminding you that whatever you do, don't let your kid be the one that got away.